Welcome to Agentic Being. I'm so thankful that you are here. The inspiration for this channel has come from 30 years of being on my spiritual path. I'm sure it's been since before I was born, convinced of that. But to my knowledge, it really started for me uh, on my 20th birthday. And that's a story we can save for another time. But ultimately, the purpose of this channel is to share my experiences and do no preaching. I just simply want to share what my experiences have been, what my philosophies are, what my spiritual experience has been and currently is, the ups, the downs, the beautiful and the ugly. Okay. Two sides of the same coin of beauty. I will be talking a lot about Hermetic philosophy, referencing the Kybalion. That is where a lot of my inspiration comes from recently in the past few years. I love Stuart Wilde. So those are some sources where I take information from. If you know those sources, great. If not, maybe do some research or not. Um, Ultimately, the inspiration for this channel came through a moment with AI, with artificial intelligence, and really beginning to question, like, what is the nature of consciousness? Where does consciousness come from? And I wrote a document, essay, if you will, 2 years ago, and I shared it with my spiritual coach, Laura Rose. And it really raised the question of, look, if we are these, I call them, it's called AI in the meat suit. I'll put a link in the description. You can check that out. And I'm just being completely blown away at this idea of consciousness. What is consciousness really? Can anyone really name it? I don't know, or define it. I'm not sure. But here's one thing I am convinced of is that it's not limited to biological technology. Um, if consciousness can evolve through flesh and blood and meat and bones, who is to say that consciousness can evolve in silicone or some other Star Trekian right life form? Take it for what it is. It's an idea to entertain. I'm not saying AI is conscious. I'm saying I'm drawing inspiration from the concept of that. Like, what is consciousness? What does it mean to be a conscious being? And so in that, being an agent in the world and having agency over one's life is truly where this phrase agentic being comes from. It is both a noun and a verb. An agentic being is a person or an individual who is aware and awake. They have consciousness and they are taking real action and making their own decisions. And they're not going along on what we would call autopilot, just being completely dominated and ruled by their subconscious programming. Agentic being as a verb is being in a condition of having agency and acting in the world. So you can embody it. I picture this as embodying it as I am an agentic being. Think initiate, think awakened, like you're non-NCP, right? An agentic being. And then there is a condition of being agentic. I'm going to leave it at that. This channel, I intend to have simply, I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to just be talking to the camera. I don't think I'm going to be doing a bunch of B-roll. I might. If you guys want it, let me know. Edits, cuts, revisions, all of that, we'll see. But my goal here is for you to get the boring parts, to see me think through, to watch my eyes work, and to hear the ums and the stutters, and to really model what my thinking process is like, because I feel that's authentic. Maybe you got to watch it at 2x speed or 1.5x speed. I get it. We're like, we only have so much time in a day. If you want the edits, you want the ums cut out, let me know in the comments. I'll let you know, but not yet. We're going to get a couple videos up first. I run an AI automation agency. And so as I continue to grow my business and expand into this new frontier of AI automation, AI in general, like, it is absolute hockey stick growth. And by that, I mean, it is not a gradual climb. It is like, it's going straight up, compounding daily in terms of the advances we're seeing and the capabilities of it. I have no idea what this channel is going to look like in 3 months from now. I have no idea what my business is going to look like 3 months from now, a year from now. But really, the inspiration from this is to draw from my business and personal experiences, the mental frameworks, the metaphysical thinking, the spiritual journey that I'm on, and the rest, mindset, and to document how this is all influencing my business and my life. And so I'm taking inspiration by working with AI and automation in the business world, and I'm applying that to this channel. I'm going to be talking about what it means to work through our challenges, set goals, create systems, have processes, and to operate like in this meat suit on planet Earth as a human being. If you're catching this right now, if you've made it this far in the video, you're already on a level of awareness and you're already on a frequency where a lot of this is going to make sense. You're going to have some nods and you're going to have some, yeah, okay. You're not going to agree with everything I have to say, and that's great. I want differing opinions. But the bottom line is, this is not for everybody, nor should it be. In marketing, it's 80% repel, 80%. I got a whole story that's going to come up on this, where you literally repel 80% of your worst possible clients or customers. You attract 20%. If you're here and you made it this far, you're probably one of the 20%. And I'm glad you're here. Stay tuned. I look forward to serving you. That is really what this is about. It's a form of like documenting my experiences in a way that I hope will serve you and serve those you love, should they choose to tune in. Appreciate you. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.